Welcome to Next Gen Motors. Today, we're diving into one of the most extreme hypercars the world has ever seen at the 2026 Zenvo Aurora. This machine isn't just fast, it's an uncompromising blend of Scandinavian design, Formula One-inspired technology, and earth-shattering performance. Zenvo has always been a brand that sits outside the mainstream, building cars for purists and collectors alike. But with the Aurora, they've taken a leap into the future. Whether you're into brutal speed, engineering excellence, or sculpted beauty, this is the kind of car that will make your jaw drop from every angle. Let's take a full tour away from the aggressive exterior to the carbon-wrapped cockpit, right into the belly of the beast under the rear clamshell, and through its $1 million price tag. This is not your average supercar. This is a hypercar with purpose. Exterior. From the very first glance, the 2026 Aurora screams performance. Up front, it's sharp and impossibly low. The nose cuts through the air with precision, and instead of smooth curves, you see tension chisel lines that guide airflow to where it matters. Gigantic front intakes dominate the lower bumper, feeding air to radiators, brakes, and underbody aero. The headlights are razor-thin, LED projectors with an almost alien aesthetic, placed like eyes squinting toward the horizon. The carbon fiber hood features active vents and ridges that contour with both design and purpose. You don't just see downforce, you feel it. Zenvo hasn't gone for subtlety. They've built a front end that makes it instantly clear this car belongs in the elite league of Koenigseggs, Bugattis, and Paganis. Move along the side and the sculpture continues. The Aurora has an aggressive wedge profile, with the cabin set far forward to leave maximum room for its mighty V12 at the rear. Everything is carved to reduce weight and cheat the wind. The doors have an elegant upward swinging motion, hinging forward in a dihedral style, and when open, reveal a carbon tub that's nearly as breathtaking as the body. The wheels are lightweight forged alloys wrapped in ultra-low profile tires, pushed out to the corners for perfect balance. Behind them, you can see massive carbon ceramic brakes peeking through. The air intakes are cleverly integrated along the side sills, while deep channels and flying buttresses guide air cleanly toward the rear deck. Even the side mirrors are crafted like aerodynamic blades, each piece more sculpture than component. The Aurora sits low, planted, and coiled like a predator. Whether in the street-optimized Tour model or the more track-focused Agile, it gives off a constant sense of motion, even while parked. As you reach the rear, things get even wilder. Depending on the variant, you'll find either an active wing that adjusts with speed and cornering or an ultra-aggressive fixed aero element. The taillights are slim, sharp lines that echo the front, connected by a clean strip or floating elements depending on spec. But it's what's beneath that really grabs you. A massive rear diffuser dominates the lower end, chiseled to control airflow and provide insane downforce. The rear grille vents are open and raw, revealing titanium exhaust tips that look like jet turbine outlets. And then there's the clamshell rear cover, which lifts entirely to reveal the V12 heart, proudly mounted midship and encased in carbon, gold foil insulation, and motorsport-grade components. The rear is not just about aesthetics, it's a showcase of function, thermodynamics, and pure engineering theater. Interior. Inside, the cockpit is an event all its own. Open the door and you're greeted by a vision of ultra-lightweight minimalism. There's no traditional luxury here, everything is engineered to serve the driver. Exposed carbon fiber runs across every surface, not as trim but as structure. The steering wheel is a flattened race-style design, wrapped in Alcantara or leather, with paddle shifters fixed in place and controls integrated seamlessly. Ahead of you, a digital display presents only what you need: revs, speed, temperature, and system status. No unnecessary distractions. The central console is upright and clean, with rotary knobs and toggles rather than touchscreens, a nod to the analog purity so many enthusiasts crave. A secondary display may show navigation and telemetry, but it's secondary as this is a driver-first cabin. The seats are ultra-thin racing buckets, shaped to your body, molded from carbon, and padded just enough for comfort. There's virtually no sound insulation, and you can hear the car breathe, whine, and snarl around you. And yet, despite the aggression, there's elegance, polished metal accents, contrast stitching, and precision detailing that remind you this is not a stripped-out race car. This is a handcrafted instrument of speed, and Zenvo has gone to great lengths to make the cabin feel intimate and intentional. Performance. Underneath all of this is what truly defines the Aurora, its powertrain. The heart is a quad-turbocharged 6.6-liter V12 engine, custom-built by Mayhew specifically for Zenvo. It revs to an astronomical 9,800 revolutions per minute and produces 1,250 horsepower by itself. But that's just the beginning. This V12 is paired with one or more electric motors depending on the variant. In the more road-oriented version, you get two front electric motors and one rear, for a combined output of 1,850 horsepower and all-wheel drive. In the Agile, the more lightweight and track-focused model, you get a single rear electric motor combined with rear-wheel drive, reducing weight but still delivering a brutal 1,450 horsepower. This hybrid setup uses a compact battery for torque fill, driving under light loads, an instant throttle response. The 7-speed gearbox is a hybridized paddle shift unit, delivering mechanical feel with lightning-fast shifts. Torque vectoring, active dampers, rear-wheel steering, it's all here. The chassis is built around the new ZM1 modular carbon monocoque, with integrated roll structure and pushrod suspension. The result, a dry weight of just over 2,800 pounds in the Agile, which is extraordinary for a hybrid V12 hypercar. The performance numbers are staggering. 0 to 60 happens in as little as 2.3 seconds. The top speed for the Tour is over 280 miles per hour. Braking from 124 miles per hour to 0 happens in under 4 seconds. Lateral grip exceeds 1.8 grams. On track, the Agile version is said to be capable of lapping faster than most GT3 race cars. But what's equally impressive is the usability. The Tour offers adaptive suspension, a smoother throttle map, and even up to 35 kilometers of electric-only driving. It may look like Le Mans' prototype, but Zenvo wants it to be usable on roads, mountain passes, and even long-distance highway cruising. Now comes the price. The 2026 Zenvo Aurora is ultra-limited. Only 100 will be made worldwide. A 50 Tour, 50 Agile. Each car is built by hand in Denmark, with a high degree of customization available for every buyer. The starting price, around $2.8 million, and that's before options. Depending on how you spec it, carbon finishes, custom interiors, paint to sample, exposed engine bay, you could easily cross the $3 million mark. But for collectors, performance lovers, and enthusiasts with deep enough pockets, the Aurora isn't just another hypercar. It's a statement piece, a future legend in the making. So what's the verdict? The Zenvo Aurora might be the most ambitious vehicle to ever come out of Denmark. It challenges the hypercar status quo with a high-revving V12 in a world moving to electric, but blends that old-school heart with bleeding-edge hybrid tech. It's raw but intelligent, sculpted but functional, rare but usable. While it may not have the brand legacy of a Ferrari or McLaren, it delivers something arguably more important: a purity. Whether you're drawn to the outrageous looks, the insane performance, or the fact that it dares to do things differently, the Aurora earns its place among the most incredible cars of our time. And in a world filled with compromises, the 2026 Zenvo Aurora feels like a full-throttle refusal to hold back. Thanks for watching this detailed review here on Next Gen Motors. If you loved what you saw, hit that like button, subscribe for more deep dive reviews, and let us know in the comments. Say, if you had $3 million, would this be your hypercar of choice? Until next time, keep dreaming fast, and we'll see you on the next ride into the future.